Well, welcome everyone. I'm Jen Masuda. I am the Executive Director of Inouye. And I want to start off today by saying thank you to everyone for joining us for our 48th anniversary virtual event and for all the ways that you have been supporting Inouye. Your generosity has enabled us to focus on our mission by serving our seniors, their families, and the community. So this year's theme is Kaeru. I think you can see my shirt here, the frog, which has multiple meanings. It means frog in Japanese, which is very, very fitting for the current climate. Frogs are amphibians, which gives them the ability to adapt to their environment. Kaeru also means to return. And in Japanese culture, the frog also symbolizes prosperity. So like the frog, Inouye, we are adapting to the environment. We are returning on site with services and programming. And we are continuing our efforts to ensure long-term prosperity. It has been a very tough year, another tough year for everyone. For Inouye, we are constantly assessing and reassessing our programs and services while trying to keep up with the latest policies from all levels of government and trying to implement these policies in a timely manner. But we have been finding creative ways to engage, to connect, and to provide services for our seniors in a safe manner while meeting their needs. Many activities and services went virtual via Zoom, which has attracted new members from Southern California, Colorado, Hawaii, and more. For those that cannot connect, like our senior daycare clients, activities were actually planned, packaged, and mailed to the client. Vital services like social services and nutrition are extremely busy, serving seniors at maximum capacity. There were also a couple major unexpected setbacks this year. Our main sewer line that runs from our building out to the street needed to be replaced. And during our elevator retrofit, it was discovered that a major part needed to be replaced, and that came at an additional cost of $60,000. However, we continue to move forward, finding the opportunities in adversity, like creating fundraisers to help our community. If you participated in one of our bento and pakuang tsukemono fundraisers, you not only supported Inouye, but you also supported and helped a local community restaurant or organization. I would like to take a moment to point out an important fact. These important services and programs we are providing could not happen without the people behind them. Our tireless staff, some of them working multiple roles in a single day, our volunteers who provide the help to accomplish these extra needs, making things go a little easier and even more fun. The various forms of generous support from our board of directors and from you. Your generosity has been incredible. Every letter I sign, the thank you I express, just doesn't seem to be enough. It's because of you that we are able to do so much. So as we Kaeru, adapt, return, and prosper, we look forward to seeing you again very soon. So now it's my pleasure to announce our MC for today's program. A South Bay native, a longtime supporter of Japantown and the broader community, and NBC Bay Area's weekday traffic anchor, Mike Inouye. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Jen. And thank you for sharing the latest from UIKai, the celebration that we have over the past year. I know it's been a tough year, as you said, and we're still going through it, right? All of us here, especially folks over there at UIKai. You guys have continued to adapt. So amazing, all of the work that you continue to do and how you manage to make things happen. And Jen, I know we're excited to share some of that with folks today, what you've been doing over the past year and what we have for the next year and what we have to get done and why we need their help. We appreciate that. And thank you for sharing that heartfelt message. Clearly, you're touched by how much the community has come forward in so many ways, folks. And we're glad to be able to do it again. Welcome. As Jen said, my name is Mike Inouye, and I am a product of Japantown in the positive sense. Forget the negatives you might have heard about me. I was born and raised in the South Bay, and part of that community that raised me is San Jose's Japantown, and they continue to raise my family, my kids, and me as an adult, my parents as well. Who, when UIKai was founded, they had my second child, or my younger brother, their second child at that time. So UIKai has been in our family as long as my brother. And I love my brother, but I also love UIKai. So we're happy that we could all join together for this virtual program to celebrate UIKai's 48th anniversary. It's faced, as we said, with a second year of COVID. We have COVID-driven safety concerns. And because of that, the event committee has opted once again for a fundraiser online, but it's a multifaceted components here, and it includes a new online auction. I hope you have a chance to check it out. If you haven't, that auction will continue until 11 p.m. tonight. That's long after I probably will be falling asleep watching the Olympics, but please do be active on that online auction and don't be too confident, because even if you have your bid in now, it could get beaten out. So make sure you keep checking throughout the evening. They also have the Golden Wish campaign. We are familiar with that concept. We'll talk about the Golden Wish from last year, the obstacles since then, and now the new focus for the new wish because we came victorious from that first challenge. Opportunity drawing ticket sales, wonderful success this year, hopefully successful for at least many more actually, other people who have joined that opportunity drawing. The bento fundraiser with Chef Royce. Royce and I know each other from the basketball court, from the kitchen, and from other fundraisers. He's tirelessly giving to the community, and we thank him once again for lending his talents. And if you've never had his cooking, you have missed a whole lot. I hope you took advantage of his latest fundraiser and latest event. And of course, today's virtual event, the real event, I should say, on computers. So we're happy you're here. The objective of this annual fundraising event is to raise funds that will enable the UIKai to reopen safely. And you're going to hear about something coming up very soon, and also the ways that they evolve to meet the changing needs, the daily changing needs, and they invest in sustainability for the long term, because the community that UIKai celebrates has been integral in starting and keeping the Japantown community there for us in the long term, and we want to make sure that we continue to be there for them as well. So as we move along, the committee's planned a brief but hopefully engaging program to celebrate 48 years of friendship and love. We're going to continue with the congratulatory messages by some others. So we have a Kaeru performance by Lotus Preschool. That's always a treat, whether you're downtown or right here on our show. We're looking at following this with a slideshow about what's been happening at UIKai for the past year, the successes, and then we look at the progress toward meeting our event's goals. We'll continue with a live segment where volunteers will be pulling and announcing the winners for the opportunity drawing. So I hope you have entered. A lot of people have had a lot of opportunities to get just 3 of our top prizes, but there is a lot more for folks to celebrate. And to close the program, we're going to acknowledge our committee members and supporters. And so just like those fabulous Marvel movies, you got to stick around for the credits because there's a lot in store for you there. So let's kick off the celebration with congratulatory messages that we have. We have our celebrities, the Mayor Sam Liccardo of San Jose, and Yoshihiro Uchida, the American judo coach, the businessman, the entrepreneur, the educator. He's 101 years old right now. He would say 101 and a half, because he'll be 102 in April, and we don't want to take any of that glory away from him. But first, let's kick it off. Please welcome Mayor Sam Liccardo.
Hi, I'm Sam Liccardo, the mayor of the city of San Jose. And I want to give a big shout out and congratulations to the entire UIKai family for your 48th birthday. That makes you all almost as old as I am. I want to say thank you to all the volunteers and staff who work so hard daily to help support our seniors and engage them in so many meaningful ways. We're so grateful for your service and your sacrifice. Thanks to an incredible Uikai team led by Jin Masuda and the great board and all of your efforts to sustain this organization, led, of course, by the president, Jane Kawasaki. We are, of course, only celebrating virtually, and I'm sorry I cannot be with you today, but I'm so grateful that you're continuing to do good in the community. I'm grateful that Royce Maury, our celebrity chef, is ensuring that all are well fed and happy today, and I look forward to being with you again very soon. Thank you all, and congratulations.
My name is Yoshihiro Uchida, and most people just call me Yo. And I understand this is the 48th year of the Uikai, and I want to congratulate all of you people who have supported Uikai.
And we will, because if Coach asks us to do something, we will. He doesn't mess around with the gentle touch. He gets direct to the point. He's had my kids in his sights, and he told them, do your best, do the best. And that's what he asks of all of us as well. Now, Mayor Liccardo, you may recognize him from his days coming up through the ranks. He used to represent Japantown as his district, and he's long been at our events and a key component to a lot of the success that the San Jose Japantown has had within the city of San Jose. And he continues with that hard work, and he continues to adapt as well. He's broken legs and even broken his back, but he's never broken a promise that he's been able to keep for us. So we appreciate that, Mayor Liccardo, and also Yosh Uchida. A lot of people call him Yosh. I call him Coach because of the judo days, because he is a legend, an official legend with San Jose State, instrumental in making judo a sanctioned sport at the Olympic level. We have the Olympics in Beijing going on right now, but in Tokyo, he had been slated to go over there and hopefully celebrate that 50th anniversary because of COVID and because of health concerns. Of course, that was a bit limited, but we hope to celebrate his 102nd birthday coming up very soon. My goodness, that's to be celebrated as well. And you know what, Coach also is an entrepreneur and a longer-term supporter of Japan in such that Uikai, he's the executor of the Dr. James Akiyama estate, which enabled the Uikai to expand to the Akiyama Wellness Center facility that some of you may know. If you don't know it, I hope you go down there. And they have Zumba lessons. That's too much for my activity level. They're too active for me. So maybe you can keep up with the seniors at Akiyama Center. We're moving on to Lotus Preschool, and they've created a special presentation for us. They have a special place in the hearts for the seniors, the volunteers, the staff at Uikai, and some who have grown up through Lotus and gone back to become teachers and helpers over there. Not only have they performed at special events like the Kaeru Kai, not the Kaeru Kai, but the Kaeru Kai, the Senior Appreciation Party, the Bonen Kai, Shinen Kai, year-end and New Year's service parties for many years, that the preschoolers have come regularly to Senior Day Services program to work on projects with the seniors. And that is a highlight of some weeks, some days, and some year over there. And the seniors in return have gone to Lotus Preschool for activities over there as well. It's been a nice exchange in the past. The interactions between the generations is something that I live for, and it creates a bond. Like grandparents and grandchildren, they may not be blood related, but they are in spirit and in cultural experiences that they can share as well. So hope you enjoy their literal presentation of a Kaeru themed performance. Please take it away, Lotus.
Happy 48th anniversary! Lotus, please present the Froggy Song! Kaeru no uka ga kikoere kuru yo. Gua, 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 gua. Gero, 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 gua, gua, gua. Kaeru
Hope you all were singing along at home and jumping along at home as well. Bundles of energy. Looks like the preschoolers at Lotus are helping keep that energy alive, hopping and growing every day, just like the Kaeru. But they also have the staff there, the volunteers. We have board members at UI Kai who are also hopping around, keeping everything active and very, very busy. Let's in fact see what's been going on at UI Kai and what people can expect to see as they reopen their facilities in the coming weeks.
愛しちゃったのよ愛しちゃったのよあなただけを死ぬほどに
愛しちゃったのよ愛しちゃったのよ寝ても覚めてもただあなただけ
生きているのが辛くなるような長い夜こんな気持ちは誰もわかっちゃくれない愛しちゃったのよ
愛しちゃったのよ
あなただけを命をかけて
いつからこんなにいつからこんなにあなたを好きになったのか
どうしてこんなにどうしてこんなにあなたのために苦しいのかしらランランランランランランランラン愛しちゃったのよ愛しちゃったのよあなただけを死ぬほどに
愛しちゃったのよ愛しちゃったのよ寝ても覚めてもただあなただけ
生きているのが辛くなるような長い夜こんな気持ちは誰もわかっちゃくれない愛しちゃったのよ
愛しちゃったのよ
あなただけを命をかけて
いつからこんなにいつからこんなにあなたを好きになったのか
どうしてこんなにどうしてこんなにあなたのために苦しいのかしらランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランランラン La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. 愛しちゃったのよ。La la la la. 愛しちゃったのよ。La la la la. あなただけを死ぬほどに。
All right, so adapt, return, basically succeed, help part of the succession of this generation throughout Japantown. And UI Kai would not be able to do any of that without the support of so many people and organizations in this community. For its 48th anniversary, we recognize and we thank the following major sponsors who have made significant contributions to help UI Kai meet its fundraising objectives. Let's start with a sponsorship currently at a total of over $65,000. These gold sponsors you see on the screen here contributed $2,000 or more individually to this event. Thanks to these generous gold sponsors, we were able to raise over $44,000 this year, just from this group alone. Thank you so much, individuals and the organizations they also represent. Next up, we're looking at our silver level sponsors for their $1,000 to $2,000, I should say $1,000 to $1,999 contributions. You pay one more dollar, folks, and you'll get to that gold level. But right now, the silver sponsors together have contributed a total of over $10,000 this year. That is extremely admirable as well. You see some names that are very familiar, and again, organizations. And when you have a choice to choose some of these names or organizations with whom to do business, I hope you remember this list. Moving on to the next list, we have our bronze sponsors. Thank you, bronze sponsors of $500 or more each. Together, the bronze level sponsors raised, again, over $10,000 for this year's fundraising. So we see that with even smaller pieces, they come together to form the large bricks that we need to help us move forward and for the stability for UI Kai moving forward. Now, it's not an anniversary celebration in our community without great food. So for this 48th anniversary, we are especially excited to be able to serve over 900 gourmet bento meals that not only support UI Kai, but also support two wonderful local Japanese American owned businesses. Chef Royce Mori, co-owner of True Chef Catering. Some of you know him from the bento boxes you might buy through local tournaments when we had basketball tournaments, and we hope to have those back again soon. Also, a number of other catering opportunities. He's a co-owner of True Chef Catering and R&J Toffees that's being donated as well. Wonderful treats. We've had them in years past, and they've been quite the celebratory piece of the meal, whether you start or end with the sweets. Some of my family members like to start with the sweet. We're sure you will enjoy Chef Royce Mori's miso glazed beef short ribs, fall off the rib tender. Also the vegetarian option, the shoyu braised kabocha, which is delicious. I am not a vegetarian. That doesn't mean I don't love the shoyu based kabocha from Chef Royce, accompanied by that toffee dessert from R&J Toffee. Tea bags donated by Chris Kimura. Thank you, because with all that delicious food, we got to wash it down, right? Thank you, Chris Kimura. Appreciate that. Now, this year is an online auction component as well for a wide selection of items, including we have a bunch of auctions that are being bid today. I saw a Boba Fett helmet. I got to talk to my friend Rob Maeda. He's the meteorologist on the weekends over at the station. He has a Boba Fett mask, but he also has twin boys. So if he wants to pass those along, he needs another one. There's also a Stormtrooper mask and a lot of traditional Japanese wear and wonderful art. So please do scroll through that. Bidding closes at 11 p.m. tonight. So hurry and get your bids in for your favorite item. Again, get the bid in and go back to make sure that you are the winning bid by the end. Winning bidders will be notified after 11 p.m. tonight. You may make arrangements to pick your items up on Monday, February 14th from 1 to 4. You see, the 14th may sound familiar. It's Valentine's Day. So perhaps you're buying a special gift for a special someone on this special auction tonight. You can pick it up for them and have it for that evening's dinner. Or you can pick it up when you pick up your fundraising bento on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, February 15th through 17th, whatever you've arranged as well. We've got a link in the chat that'll be talking about the 32 auctions there, the auctions, I'm sorry, with 32 auctions, and they'll handle all of that information. And so please do check that chat window. Raised thousands so far to date, and that is a wonderful success. We have to thank all of our online auction individuals. I'm blown over by this list here. Businesses, groups, and individuals that donated the unique auction items. Some folks have been very prolific in what they've been able to create for this auction by hand, or been able to arrange through their work with other organizations and companies. Please, again, when you make your choice, when you have your choice, make sure you check out all of these folks to recognize. Now, meeting the goal of $45,000 is crucial for UIKAI to cover the anticipated boiler replacement costs. Folks, they need a water heater. My water heater at our house just broke down a short time ago, and it was just lickety split. We had to take care of that. There's nothing you can do in the meantime. Well, I guess you could boil the water, but that was tough enough for one family. That's not going to be possible for all of the services that UIKAI takes care of. In addition to the fact that they have heightened needs for health code and sanitary code because of COVID and the evolving situation there. So that is critical that we help make this happen. Now, UIKAI, in order to cover this replacement, had to take the opportunity to get money from the donor box that you will check there. You see the chat window again for that link. You can just click on it and make a donation for that. Now, we've got a lot of money that's come in here. Over $42,000 has come in, but there's still more to reach that goal. And on top of that, well, let's go back to the elevator that they needed for last year's Golden Wish. There were additional costs incurred during the process of that elevator. And as you know, when you start on one project, you discover a couple more that need to be done. Well, the Matsumoto family helped take care of that. We appreciate that. And they're also offering to extend themselves if they need to have additional help for this one, for this water boiler replacement. But we don't want to tap out the Matsumoto family, Mr. and Mrs. Ray Matsumoto, who you see here. So let's do our best to not only meet, but exceed this $40,000 Golden Wish. It's not as much as last year's. And so we know the community can reach into their pockets and continue to give. And we want to see UIKAI come back strong as they open to the community. So inspirational folks there, Ray and Lucy Matsumoto, thank you so much. Over 4,500 opportunity drawing tickets were also sold over the past month. So you donated in that way, but I got to be honest, I think there's a little bit of self-interest in mind for these, because in order to get an opportunity, you have to pay for a donation and a ticket for the drawing. Now, somebody's going to have the opportunity, or all of you have the opportunity to win the first, second, and third prizes listed here, but not all of you are going to win. So what we're going to do is, of those over 4,500 tickets, we're going to do the following. It's a little complicated. Let me bring it down here. What we're going to do is pull 1, 2, and 3, the first, second, and third prize ticket, and then we're going to read them off in the opposite order. That way, first prize, everybody has equal opportunity, and then we're going to announce the first 3 of those so people know about those 3 cash prizes. There are other winners that'll be out there, and the poster board will show the winners. They're going to actually be notified through the mail, and so that's going to be, the winners will be contacted after the event to coordinate the pickup and the delivery of the prizes. So that's a very efficient way, I think. I hope you do. Again, go to the online section for the online auction at uikai.org. You can get all the information of all these projects and your opportunity to help too. So let's make sure that happens. But in the meantime, I think some folks want to know if they are the winners of their opportunity drawing and if they have an opportunity to pick up what I understand is a pretty big check. So let's get on with the prize drawing option. All right, you see the other active window going on here. You see me in my cubicle, in my room, my place. They allow me to stay here sometimes. And UIKAI is now over on the other side. They're at UIKAI's facility, and I think I see Jen in there and some others in the back. They have the prizes ready for the drawing. So Jen, do you want to take it over there?
Yeah, sure. Thanks so much, Mike.
Of course.
Great job. You're a total pro. Okay, here we go. This is the third. All right, the winner for third place, Michael Yamaguma from Morgan Hill.
Hey, all right.
Okay, there you go. All right. The peanut gallery. All right, second place, we have Betty Fujishin from
Hey.
Sunnyvale.
All right, Betty.
Ready? That's $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big time. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. First place. Here we go. Winner is Richard and Amy Yoshida from
All right.
Milpitas.
All right. The Yoshidas from
All
Milpitas.
right, Yoshidas. That's big. $1,500. All right,
Wow.
going out to dinner. All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you all for coming, and I wanted to, as the committee chair, thank all of the people that helped to put this event together. You know, it takes a village, and you can see by the full slide that it took quite a few people. I especially want to call out my committee members, Julie Hubbard, Chris Kimura, Dennis Oda, Randy Shingai, Judy Sugiyama, Marian Susama, Hatsumi Yamamoto, and Amy Yoshida. Also, our hardworking staff putting in more than their full time to help with this event. Randy Ando, Cheryl Butsuda, Sarah Fritz, Derek Ives, Jennifer, of course, Lali Maeda, Chris Minato, and Debbie Saito, who has been instrumental in putting together today's event from a technical perspective here in our room. And we have a lot of volunteers who help with all aspects of the event, our overall fundraiser, from the bento lunches to the opportunity drawing, notifications to everybody, the bentos, the online auction. So to all of you volunteers, Leslie, Eric, Patty, Roxanne, Donna, Nobuko, Elias, Kazue, Carissa, Ron, Naomi, Megumi, Rick, Nicole, Michelle, Mayumi, and Sue. Thank you very much. And for the video support, Sam Ricardo's staff, Esmeralda Batista, for Yoshi's video, Michael Sakai and Sue Sakai Secler, and the Lotus video, Linya Maichi, the Lotus preschool teachers, and Ms. Madison, and of course, all the parents of the kids who helped participate in that. Chris Yoki, Jeff Hutchins, Henry Nakata, and Randy Shingai for all the technical support, making the videos, recording, technical support for the online, as well as San Jose J-Town Community TV for the recording. And last but not least, Mike Inouye, our wonderful MC for this event. Thank you so much, and thank you all for the hard work. And of course, we can't close without letting you know that there's still more things happening at UI Kai. So we'll be having a Valentine's Day reopening for Senior Day services in our main building. That has been a long time coming, and the staff has been very careful to make sure that we can come back safely. And we'll start having more activities, classes, and events in the main building, but again, in a safe manner. So after our wonderful February bento, we'll be having another bento fundraiser in March with Hukilau. And we're really excited to announce that we'll be having an in-person Japantown fun run this year on April 24th in conjunction with Nikkei Matsuri. As Mike said, we want to partner with other community organizations, and the Nikkei Matsuri committee is, instrumental in bringing people to this community. So we're helping to do this jointly with them. And May 3rd is going to be our annual Give to Yak Day of Giving. So please support these activities. We will continue to adapt, return, and hopefully prosper. And we wish the same for all of you. So we really, cannot do any of this without all of your support, your attendance here, your monetary support, your volunteer hours. We really appreciate it. So thank you again, and have a great rest of the day and a great rest of 2022. Thank you.